Hello candidates and welcome back to the lesson. The subject is meetings of the national and county assemblies. In today's lesson, we could focus on order of business. Order of business. And candidates, the order of business refers to the structured agenda that governs how the National Assembly or the county assemblies conduct their daily legislative business. And this agenda is officially documented in a publication called the Order Paper. The Order Paper. So when talking about order of business, one important document is the order. This document represents the daily agenda of the Parliament's official business. The order paper serves as the official schedule of matters that are to be dealt with during a sitting. And this order paper is prepared by the clerk of the House or Assembly under the direction of the Speaker, guided by the authority of the House Business Committee. So here we have the clerk, prepared by the clerk, the Speaker, and the House Business Committee. These three parties are the ones charged with the responsibility of ensuring that there is an order paper. Okay? So this order paper must be published on the Assembly's website and made available to the members, typically at least 12 hours before the sitting. And if unforeseen business arises, there is what we call supplementary order paper, which may be issued at least 1 hour before the sitting. So that is how it is prepared and circulated. At least 12 hours before a sitting, the members must have access to the order paper. But if there is any business that is urgent or unforeseen that may appear on that paper after the lapse of the 12 hours, then it can be circulated to the members 1 hour before or 2 hours before the meeting or a sitting. At least 1 hour before the sitting. That is the order paper. And candidates, while business is generally disposed in the sequence appearing on the order paper, the Speaker has the discretion to change the sequence if it is deemed necessary for the convenience of the House. There is the aspect of flexibility. There are matters that are arranged that are to be discussed on this order paper. The Speaker can change the items on the order paper if it is deemed necessary for the convenience of the House. Then number 2, we have sequence of proceedings. Now, while there may be minor variations between the National Assembly and the individual county assemblies, the standard sequence of proceedings in a typical setting generally involves, first of all, prayers. Maybe prayers. The sitting begins with the formal prayers. Then there could be administrative oath. Now, this happens, administrative oath happens for new members or those who have not yet taken the oath. You recall, candidates are after the election, and the members are to start. The members are to be to start their business in Parliament. You recall, we explained the procedure on how they are sworn in. So if there is a member maybe following a by-election, or a member for one reason or another did not take the administrative oath, then that has to happen as a matter um, uh, in the sequence of events or sequence of proceedings. Then after that, there is communication from the chair or the speaker. Communication from the chair. Announcements are or messages from the speaker constitutes what we are calling communication from the chair. Then there may also be messages. Apart from the communications from the speaker, there could also be communications from the president and from the House, Senate, or even other official bodies. Messages. Apart from messages, we have what we call petitions. Petitions. These are presentations of formal requests from the members of the public. The members of the public may also petition Parliament for certain information, or if they have queries. For example, maybe there is a road that was allocated money for construction. That road has not been constructed after 2-3 years, yet it was to be completed in 1 year. The members of the public can petition the Parliament regarding such a road. So these are some of the matters that also could form part of proceedings in the National Assembly. So we have petitions. We also have papers. Apart from petitions, there are papers. The papers constitute the tabling of financial statements or even other official documents. All right. Then what else do we have here? We have notices of motion. Notices of motion. This could also appear on the sequence of proceedings. Notices of motions. These are formal notice provided for motions to be debated in the future. This can also form part of the proceedings. Notices of motions that are to be debated in future. Then, of course, we have statements. Statements. This constitutes the opportunities for members to seek information or raise issues of concern. The members may have issues of concern, so during the proceedings, this can also be part of what the Parliament considers. Then we have motions and bills. Motions and bills. Now, the House could also consider substantive legislative business, including debate on motions and the various stages of bills. It could be first reading, second reading, or third readings. So, candidates, these are the sequence of proceedings. All right? Yeah. Motions and bills. Now, in closing this lesson, let's briefly discuss the role of the Business House Committee. Role of the Business House Committee. Role of the Business House Committee. Now, the House Business Committee is responsible for determining the business that will appear on the order paper. You understand? It is responsible for determining the business. It's responsible for determining the business that will appear on the order paper. That is one responsibility of the House Business Committee, and it meets regularly to plan the legislative calendar and ensures that the Assembly's workload is managed efficiently. You understand? And by setting this schedule, this committee, by setting the schedule, the Business House Committee ensures that the House remains focused on its legislative oversight and the representative functions. And that's all, candidates, for today's lesson on order of business. Order of business was our today's lesson. If you have any question, please feel free to ask, and all your questions will be answered. God bless you, and bye-bye.